Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Fix This House. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to replace these big bulky adapters that plug into your wall outlet, and where we're going to replace this outlet to a USB Type A and Type C adapter, just like what you see here. As you can see, it is nice and clean and very easy to plug in these USB Type C Type A adapters, so stay tuned for this install. So the product that I'll be using today is the BREMERTON. It is a Type A, Type C outlet. But before I go on with this video, please hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews on this channel. And here is that outlet. It has only two inlets, one for the hot wire, one for the neutral wire, and one for the ground wire, which is on the bottom of this outlet. If you compare it side to side, this one is colored white. You can easily just plug in your Type C. This one's for my MacBook Pro, and this one is for just a regular USB plug-in. The most important for us is make sure that you turn off your circuit breaker that is connected to that wire outlet. Now here are the tools that I'll be using for today's video. Again, here's a Type A, Type C outlet. I'll leave all these products and tools on the description down below to make it easier for you. Here are the wire connectors that I'll be using. It is the Wago. I love this connectors because they're so easy to use. You can easily just open it like that and insert the wire. These are bought in a pack of various sizes of 5, 2, and 3. Here is the wire cutters. You need some pliers. You need a flathead and a Phillips screwdriver. And I love using this Milwaukee voltage detector. It saves my life every time, even though you turn off the power, just to make sure. And then make sure that you use the 12-2 wire that I'm using, just a scrap piece, just enough so you can get 6-inch out of it. All these tools I'll be leaving in the description down below for you to easily access. Now make sure that you check that there's no more voltage going through your outlets. Even though we turned it off from the breaker, make sure you double check with your voltage detector. Once it's on, you can see that it does blink red if there is live power. So always make sure that there is no power on your outlets. Okay, now the very first thing that you do is take off the cover plate with your flathead screwdriver. Now just take it off, very easy, and then use your same screwdriver and take off the outlet. And just pop it right out. And then you will be able to expose the wires. Again, make sure you use your voltage detector to check any live wire. Again, I'm not a licensed electrician. If you don't feel comfortable doing this job, please refer to a licensed electrician near your area. Now here is the neutral wire, the hot wire, and the ground wire connected to this old outlet. Now take your flathead or Phillips screwdriver, and you don't have to take out the whole screw, just loosen it, and then you can pull out this wire with your pliers. Again, you have two options. You can either pull out the wire and leave the hook, or you can just cut it off. Here I'm going to be using my wire stripper. At the end there is a cutter, and you can just easily cut it off easily, and you can just strip that wire later on. Now if you compare these two outlets together side by side, you can tell they're different in color. The one on the right is a lot thicker, which is the new one we're going to be putting in. The old one had the connectors are on both sides. The new one is all located on one side, but both grounds are on the bottom. Now using your extra wire right here, again I'm using the Romex 12-2, just cut off about 6-inch, that's all you need. And then with your box cutter, just slice it open, because we're going to need those 3 wires that are inside this wire strip. Now inside there is going to be a neutral wire, a hot wire, and a ground wire. These are we're going to be using to piggyback off the connectors. Now this is the old piggyback. This is the old piggyback hot. And this red wire right here is connected by an auxiliary wire. Don't mind that. Just make sure that it's whatever is connected before. Make sure you connect everything on the same place. Now take off the wire nut. I always like to work on one colored wire at a time just so I don't get mixed up. Now we're gonna take off the old piggyback, and we're gonna make a new piggyback wire. Strip about 1/2 inch on each side. You don't want to make it too much stripped because it's gonna be sticking out from your connector. Now from your old wiring, make sure that you straighten out those curved wires because that will make it easier to insert through this wire connector. Now only open about what you need, and these are very easy. I love this Wago wire connectors because you can see it from the back, and once you settled it in, you can close it like that, and it's nice and inserted, and it won't come off. Now if you want to take it off, just pull up the tab, and then you can just easily take it out. Now you can just insert each one of the white wires, connect them all one at a time, and then once you insert it, just flip the switch down, and then you can lock it in place. Now insert your pigtail wire, and there you go. Now we're done with the neutral white side. Now we're gonna do the hot side. Do the same thing. Take out the old pigtail connector, strip the new pigtail, only about 1/2 inch. That should be enough. Do it on both sides with your wire stripper. And then again, unravel the old wires, straighten out the ends. And this time I'm going to be using only the 3-wire connector. Insert them just like so. Lock it in place after you put the pigtail on. There you have it. Nice and easy. And now you're all set. Now you have the ground wire, the white, and the black. Look how clean that. It looks a lot cleaner now. Now we're going to insert the hot wire into the hot slot onto the outlet. As you can see right there, it kind of sticks out a little bit, so we're going to reduce the size of the wire just so it doesn't poke out like that. Now once we insert it through, make sure you insert it right through where it says hot on the back. It is labeled hot. Insert it right there, and then just tighten it through with a screwdriver. Now you can either loop it, but I choose to just insert it through there because it's a lot easier. Now do the same thing with the neutral wire, which is the white wire. Now take your ground wire, use your pliers, and make a hook. Now after you make that hook, you can just hook it onto the ground screw on the bottom, which is colored green. Loop it around and then tighten it with your screwdriver. Easy as that. Now that everything is nice and plugged in and nice and tight and secured, now it's time to carefully just press and tuck in all those wires. I know this is going to be one of the hardest part to do because it's so stiff, but take your time and make sure that you have everything nice and positioned. Now I highly suggest you push onto the outlet first before screwing this in. Push it and then screw in the screws. Once that's done, put on the face plate and then screw it back on. Easy as that. Now once you're done, turn back on the power from your breaker. Now I can finally take off the old big adapter that I have for my laptop, and I'm gonna plug this in straight to the USB Type-C. Look how low profile and direct plug-in that is. You can see that it is charging my laptop. Now I'm taking my USB Type-A. This is what I use to charge my camera. Take it off from the adapter and plug it straight to the USB Type-A, and it is charging very nicely. At the same time, I can even plug in my coffee maker now that's all consolidated into that one area, less bulky, nice and clean. Everything is charging. So friends, if you found this video helpful, please hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can always be in tune on DIYs, how-to videos, and product reviews just like what you see on this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, friends. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that you like this outlet. Again, I'll leave this product on the link down below. make it easier for you to find this product. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.